Eating disorders are on the rise in the United States, affecting millions of people annually, and research suggests it is one of the deadliest mental illnesses.
Cronkite News reporter Jacob Carlisle tells us how one group of people might not be getting the help they need.
Eating disorders can cause death. A study shows that males are affected, but they are less open to talking about the problem. Over 4% of males in Arizona will develop an eating disorder at some point in time, according to the University of Arizona study. Dr. Jason Nagata says males developing eating disorders do not get a lot of attention.
Unfortunately, they found that there was insufficient evidence to justify screening, but it wasn't that there wasn't efficacy, it was that there just aren't enough studies to show either way. And particularly they noted that there was limited evidence for the use of screening in boys and men and in racial and ethnic minority populations.
The report indicates that 10% of males develop anorexia and bulimia, and some of the contributing factors are alcoholism, obesity, physical abuse, and anxiety disorders. Dr. Nagata believes that gender stereotypes also play a factor for not being screened.
First, it may be related to gender stereotypes that eating disorders are a feminine disease, and even reflect in the diagnostic criteria. Like prior medical guidelines and psychological guidelines required that loss of periods be a requirement for anorexia nervosa. And a lot of the questions that we ask are focused on thinness or weight loss and often don't screen for excessive exercise or muscle building behaviors. And while people with eating disorders experience an immense stigma disclosing their struggles, men may experience a double stigma given the feminized associations with the illness.
Having an eating disorder is more common than you think. Dr. Jean Doak says that reaching out can help.
We can't emphasize them enough. Really encourage individuals to seek out treatment for eating disorders, decrease the stigma and guilt associated with eating disorders.
If you or someone you know might be suffering from an eating disorder, you can call the National Eating Disorder Association hotline. That number is 800-931-2237. In the Cronkite Newsroom, Jacob Carlisle.